What's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan TheOrganizer. So today we'll be talking about drying aids. We're going to learn what they are, what they do, when do you use them, and how do you use them. And also I have 10 of my favorite drying aids here behind me, and we're going to pick a winner. Which one is the best one? That's what we're here to find out. Before we go forward with the video though, I want to have your input. So drop a comment in the comment section under the video and let me know what is currently your drying aid. Which one is your favorite one? I want to have your input because I want to see what my viewers out there love using, and let me know why you like that specific product. Also, I remind you, like in all my videos, I'm going to drop the links to these products in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Quick disclaimer, this is not a paid video. This is not a sponsored video. So I ordered all of these products myself, except for the drying aid, which my buddy Matt from Obsessed Garage sent me, and also the Gyeon ceramic detailer, which the brand sent to me a few months ago, but nobody paid for this specific video. So let's get on with it. First of all, let's go into the topic. What is a drying aid? You hear that often, right? So a drying aid is a quick detail spray or some sort of spray-on protection or product that you're going to use at the end of your car wash process when you're done washing your vehicle, when you're done rinsing the vehicle while it's still wet. So before the towel drying phase, you're going to add some sort of lubrication on the surface, and that's going to help prevent love marks. The majority of scratches and swirls and marring on the paint happens when two things happen, essentially. So when you're washing the vehicle, so when you're doing the contact wash with your microfiber wash mitt, and when you're drying your vehicle with a microfiber drying towel. So those are the two areas where you have the most chances of accumulating little scratches, little swirls, or marring on the paint. That's what we call love marks. So to prevent those, when you're washing your vehicle, you're going to use a soap that has high lubrication, and you're going to use safe washing techniques like I've shown in many of my videos, including my car wash tutorial. So you can go check that out after this video if you're curious. But for the drying phase, so before you dry your towel, before you dry the paint with your microfiber drying towel, you're going to be spraying this, and it's going to act as lubrication. So you're going to act kind of like a buffer in between the paint and your microfiber drying towels. You're going to have that layer of lubrication that's going to help the towel glide on the surface, so you're getting less dry dragging. You never want to do some dry wiping on your vehicle, by the way, because you're going to scratch the surface. So all of these products do a great job at that, but they all have different characteristics. So some of them you can use on all types of paint protections, whether it's a wax, a paint sealant, a ceramic, or graphene coating. Some of them too have more cleaning capabilities. Some leave some sort of protection behind, but protection is not the main thing of a quick detail spray, by the way, because the majority of these will last a few weeks to about a month. So you're not looking at the ultimate protection, because technically you already have the base layer of protection on your vehicle, right? Whether it's a carnauba wax, a synthetic paint sealant, a ceramic coating, or a graphene coating, those are more long-term paint protectants. So all you're doing when you're washing your car is adding a bit of maintenance. So you want to boost a little bit of that gloss and that slickness. So a lot of people use quick detail sprays at the end, because also it's going to help to prevent those nasty water spots on your vehicle when you're done rinsing the car. If you let some of those droplets or some residual water or drippage dry on the car, those minerals, when the water evaporates, they can etch through your clear coat if left there unattended. So a nice way to finish a detail session is to use a drying aid. So let's start with one of the first ones. Okay, McKee's N914 rinseless wash. So what this is, well, as the name states, it's a rinseless wash. So not everybody has access to water to wash their vehicles. So you might want to look into alternatives like waterless washes or rinseless washes, especially in areas with heavy water restrictions or water bans. So this can be a great alternative. But why this rinseless wash? Because it's very versatile. So same thing applies to Optimum No Rinse, by the way. So my comments will apply to that one as well. The difference with this one, the main one, a bit more lubrication. It smells a bit better, but they're both top tier rinseless washes, by the way. So the N914, This one here can be diluted in many different fashions. So if you want to use this as a quick detail spray or drying aid, there's a lot of different discussions on forums, but what I have found is a 1:28:1 dilution ratio. So basically that's 1 ounce of product for every gallon of water, or you can use it at the standard 256:1 dilution ratio. So that's half an ounce of product to every gallon of water. If you're using this to clean door jambs or door sills after you're done washing your car, as you've seen me do in my videos as well, you want to get those areas nice and clean. But as a drying aid, you're going to use so that 1:28:1 dilution ratio. You can even use this as a paint prep, a waterless wash, a rinseless wash, a clay lubricant. There's many dilution ratios and they're all listed here on the side. This can even act as a good glass cleaner. So it's very versatile and it's inexpensive. So we're looking at $26 USD for this 32 ounce bottle. So it's one of the less expensive ones of this bunch. And because of its versatility, many professional detailers like using rinseless washes for all the reasons that I stated previously. This one here does not have any gloss enhancers or slickness enhancers. All this is a pure cleaner. So what you're going to do is basically use this as a lubricant, because a rinseless wash has great lubrication in it. That's the main purpose of this. It's to prevent any scratches or swirls when you're using it to clean your car. So it has great lubrication properties, but it will not alter the hydrophobic properties or the properties of the protection that's lying underneath. Because some of these, by the way, they're called toppers, right? When we're using drying aids, we're applying basically a top layer on top of your existing protection, and that can alter the hydrophobic properties, especially so the water beading and the water sheeting, because you're going to get the properties of whatever is sitting on top of your paint. So I will note that on a few of these. So keep that in mind. You will always alter a bit of your hydrophobic properties, but the majority of these are pretty good. So no worries in that section. So again, this is just a pure cleaner. You're not adding anything on top. It doesn't leave any residue behind as well. So if you want to keep the hydrophobic properties of your existing ceramic coating, for example, and you want nothing else on top, well, this can be a great solution for you. Next, we move on to AMP by The Last Coat. So this one here, again, can be used as a drying aid, a quick detail spray. This is basically used as a topper or a maintenance product for their TLC version 2.0. So that's a ceramic spray, 5 to 6 months durability, or their black ice, 12 to 18 months durability spray on ceramic coating. You can use AMP at the end of your washing session. By the way, all of these you can use on any type of ceramic coating, graphene coatings, even waxed cars or paint sealed cars, no problem. They're very versatile on that thing. So AMP is also great on glass. That's one property that I noticed that works super well for this. And the price of AMP comes into 25 USD. So it's a bit on the more expensive side of things. You're going to see today the prices vary anywhere from 12 USD for one of these bottles all the way up to 27 bucks for the most expensive one. So we're going to talk about value as well, right? So this one here coming in at roughly 25 USD. Another one that works fantastically well. Good gloss, good slickness. Now we move on to the famous P&S Bead Maker. If you've been anywhere watching YouTube videos, you've probably heard this on many channels before, myself included, and the reason being the gloss and the slickness. It has taken many awards in my car detailing products awards video in the past. This year it got superseded by 2 others of these, so it finished in 3rd place because there is evolution on the market, and I think there are some products now that are a bit better for some reasons, being that some viewers, it doesn't happen to me because I don't live in an area where I have dust issues, but some have reported that Bead Maker has the tendency to attract a bit of dust. So if you live in an area where that's an issue, keep that in mind. It is very well priced. So the Bead Maker comes in at 12 USD. So this is the less expensive product of the bunch for a 16-ounce bottle or a pint. And so the gloss and the slickness, absolutely tremendous. Durability, like all of these, is not what we're looking at. You're looking at maybe 2 to 4 weeks of durability. So chemical resistance and long-term durability, is not its thing. But you're going to let this cure for 6 to 8 hours on your paint when you apply the first application layer. So you're going to apply a first heavier coat. You're going to let it cure for 6 to 8 hours, meaning you're not exposing this to water or rain. And then for your future maintenance washes, you can use this as a drying aid, and it's very simple. Spray a bit on the surface. You wipe off, and boom. What you're getting out of this, again, the gloss and slickness is absolutely insane. And it smells fantastic, and it's one of the less expensive ones. So if you're a pro detailer out there and you buy a gallon form, that can go a very long way. In the industry, they also dubbed this the money maker because, well, it generates a lot of income. Usually people, when they see the results on their car, they touch the car and they look at the paint, it pops. So it does enhance visually the paint as well. It gives it more of a candy-like appearance. So if you have a ceramic coating or a graphene coating, or even on a waxed vehicle or a vehicle that has a paint sealant and you want to enhance the gloss on it, this is a very good one, and it's quite inexpensive. Next, we move on to Fanatic 007 Gloss Enhancer. This one here comes in at $18 US. So Phil has the Fanatic YouTube channel, great buddy of mine as well. So this one here has the ceramic detailer spray version. So this is the new updated SiO2 formulation. So again, 3 to 4 weeks of protection you're looking at, but mainly again, the gloss, the slickness. It kind of reminds me a bit of the performance of Bead Maker, but from my understanding with the viewer feedback, you're not getting any of the dusting issues as well. I think it's priced right. So coming in at 18 USD, once again, very, very simple to use. And even if you have to work in direct sunlight, this one here worked well in my testing. And it smells amazing. He just keeps on improving his formulas. If you follow his channel, you're going to see all the love that he puts into creating these chemicals with his team of chemists. And he's just a truly, truly passionate guy. Love his work, love his products. His wheel cleaner as well is tremendous, by the way. So it's as close as you'll get to a touchless wheel cleaning experience, although you need some light agitation on some dirtier wheels, but I digress. Let's get back to the topic. Next, one of the newer products that I ordered and tested was the Adams Graphene Detail Spray. So they've been killing it this past year with their graphene line of products, and you'll see a future video on the entire lineup on my channel if it's not already up yet. But anyhow, so you're going to see it's something pretty cool. So this quick detail spray is graphene infused, and you can use this on waxes, paint sealants, ceramic coatings, graphene coatings, regardless of what paint protection is on there. Again, you can apply this on all surfaces. And let me check the price. So the Adams comes in at 14 USD. So definitely one of the less expensive ones of the bunch. It smells pretty good. Like all of their products, I think they got that right. They say it's a tangy lemon lime fragrance. So I'm definitely getting that citrus kind of vibe. Very easy on, easy off. Great maintenance if you have any Adams coating on your vehicle, whether it's a ceramic coating or a graphene coating. Once again, good gloss, good slickness, fantastic on all exterior surfaces like all of these guys are. But yeah, it's been working quite well, and the price is inexpensive. So Adams is doing a great job. By the way, don't get nervous when you see graphene, right? It's this evolution in the car detailing world. I'm not going to dive into that conversation here because I have videos that I made with a few leading chemists in the industry. So we dive into the graphene technology and what it means. But basically, the majority of the products that are graphene based, they're using reduced graphene oxide or RGO. So it's not necessarily pure graphene in all of them, but they're using a ceramic backbone. So the ceramic coating technology that everybody knows and has been there for over 5, 6, 7 years now and has matured, they use that as a basis when they're using graphene. They're just enhancing those formulations. So see it as ceramic coatings that have boosters for some properties inside. And we'll dive into that when I do my Adams Complete Graphene line video. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be an interesting one. So next up, we have the Obsessed Garage Drying Aid. So this is probably the newest one that I've been testing recently. Again, thanks to Matt from Obsessed Garage. He has the YouTube channel and Obsessed Garage detailing website, detailing products website, for sending this over to me. Again, this is not a sponsored video. Nobody paid for this video. However, I like to disclose when things are sent to me. So this one here, 32 ounces is what you're getting. You can buy a gallon form as well. The label is nuts. I know Matt has a great attention to detail, and this like matte feeling label, I have to say something about it. It is pretty cool. So 32 ounces, this comes in at 25 USD. So if you do the math for 16 ounces, because the majority of these are all 16 ounce formulas, this comes down to 12.5 USD. So it is the cheapest or second cheapest product in the bunch as far as economics are concerned. So tremendous value. Not only are you getting an inexpensive product, so kudos to Matt for having that priced well, you're also getting a better quality trigger sprayer than you do on most. So this is like a Tolco sprayer. So this is better than the majority of the other sprayers that aren't that great. By the way, Phil's 007 Gloss Enhancer from Fanatic, this one too has a good trigger sprayer. So some of them have better ones than others as far as ergonomics are concerned and just the overall quality. So kudos to them. But the majority, as you can tell, the other ones are just the cheap generic sprayers. Not that they'll necessarily break all the time, but these ones here are very, very good. So what is this essentially? Basically, Matt had discussions with B&B Blending. So B&B is one of the big blenders in the USA, and they decided to work on this together because he had been using Bead Maker as a drying aid for years, just like I have been using it. But he wanted something different because a lot of people, again, were complaining that they had some dusting issues with it, and the hydrophobic properties sometimes of Bead Maker, it can alter what's on your surface, and that's not something that necessarily everybody wants, but it has tremendous gloss and slickness. So again, he's always deep diving into getting what's better to use for him. So B&B Blending have something that is called Slipstream. So a lot of his viewers turn him on to that, and he looked into it. And another one that I have been using that took first place in my 2021 Car Detailing Products Awards video was Xtreme Solutions Topper. And by listening to Matt's videos, I understood that this one too is the Slipstream version by B&B Blending, just with different colors and scents and all that kind of stuff. So it was modified for Xtreme Solutions. So what Matt wanted was something that is unscented and free of any dyes. So this is as pure as you can get for a drying aid, and gloss and slickness, tremendous. So it's the same performance that you're getting with the Xtreme Solutions Topper, except in an unscented and uncolored version, if that's something you want. I know some people don't want any potential dyes on their paint, especially if they have lighter colored cars. Not that I have noticed any staining. I have not noticed that. But Matt, I think he did on one of his Tesla Model 3 cars in a video when he removed a bumper. He saw like some pink residue from the Xtreme Solutions Topper or something like that. But go and check out his video if you want to have more details. But basically, again, unscented, no dyes in there, just a pure drying aid. And of course, it works fantastic. So you're getting the top level gloss and slickness. It works great as a drying aid. You can spray this all over your car, dry your vehicle, and it's just fantastic to use. It has a light vinegar-like smell, but that's the chemicals. You can't remove smells, like it can be odorless, right? It's just that there's no scents in there that are added to it, so you're getting just a pure drying aid. And again, it's one of the less expensive in the bunch. So the next one up, this one here was featured in my glossiest paint protectants video, so or the products that you can use to increase gloss the most, because it is very glossy. So it's the Gyeon ceramic detailer, coming in at roughly $23, I think, one of the USD, one of the most expensive products in this test per ounce, because this is only a 400 milliliter bottle. So what is that in ounces? It's under 16 ounces. It must be, oh, there we go, 13.5 ounces. So it's not as big, as you can tell, as the other one, so you're getting less. So the price is more expensive. It is fantastic though if you like a quick detail spray that'll boost gloss a lot, especially if you have a ceramic coating or a graphene coating on your vehicle. By the way, you can interchange any graphene products you can apply on ceramic coatings, any ceramic products you can apply on graphene coatings, because they both have the same base ceramic properties or ceramic chemistry. So the ceramic detail spray, just like the regular Gyeon Quick Detailer was super glossy, this one here as well. It's not as slick as some of the other ones in this test, and it is a bit more on the more expensive side, but it's a perfect partner if you have any Gyeon coating or any ceramic coating on your vehicle and you just want a pop of gloss. This one here works super well. Next, so as I quickly mentioned a bit before, we have the #1 finisher, first place in my 2021 Car Detailing Products Awards for Best Quick Detailer or Drying Aid. It's the Xtreme Solutions Topper. So again, my understanding through Matt's videos is that this is the B&B blending slipstream with a different scent and different coloring. So this one here is pink. The topper comes in at 15 USD, so one of the less expensive ones again in this comparison. And so it is inexpensive. It works super well. I've been testing this for months now. I even have a gallon form. That's how much I love it. The performance that you're getting out of it, slickness, and that boost of gloss is tremendous, and it works great for lubrication. It doesn't leave any residue behind. It just works super well, and again, I think the bang for buck is fantastic. So Xtreme Solutions, this is one of my favorite products from them, by the way. It just works super, super well. You can use this on top of anything. So that's what I like about topper and drying aid, or the majority of these anyways. You can use it whether your car has a wax, a sealant, a ceramic coating, or a graphene coating. So you see the common theme. These are all products that I use all the time on vehicles as drying aids. Why? Because they're versatile and they work well. You can't go wrong, by the way, with any one of these. If you have tested them yourselves, let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section. Which one is your favorite one? And as I asked at the beginning, which one is the one that you use? Which one is your go-to drying aid? I want to have kind of a survey from my viewers, because we're a lot, right, on the Pan TheOrganizer subscriber community. Close to 700,000 subscribers at the moment you're watching this video, one of the biggest car detailing channels on YouTube, and I have each and every one of you to thank for that. We have an awesome community here. So the next one, CarPro, one of my favorite car detailing brands, because they just have top-notch products. Yeah, CarPro Elixir. So basically, this is a version that they commercialized of a mixed product that people were mixing themselves. So a DIY quick detail spray that we all loved. And basically that had a bit of CarPro Reload in it, a bit of CarPro X2O, and a bit of Hydro 2 in there. So basically a few different components from the CarPro line that they were diluting to make their own quick detail spray. And that was working quite well. I think I called that the boss of gloss, or anyhow, I made a video on how you can do your DIY mix at home, but that was a bit more expensive because you had to have all those products and mix them, right? But this one here, the Elixir, now is the high gloss quick detail spray that they commercialize. So they put all of that into a stable solution, and it works great, especially on the CarPro ceramic coatings, as you can imagine. It's not as slick or as glossy as the other ones here, and the price is $27 for this 500 milliliter or 16 ounce bottle. So it is the most expensive of the bunch, along with the Gyeon quick detail spray, because this one here is a smaller size, so per ounce it's quite expensive. So it works well. Is it a top performer though in this bunch? I don't think so. That's my opinion. However, I love CarPro products in general. Their ceramic coating, the UK 3.0 C Quartz, has taken first place for every single year, I think, of my awards video for best consumer grade ceramic coating. Their professional line is absolutely insane as well. If you follow my videos, you know I absolutely like CarPro, but this is not, in my opinion, their best product. It works well though. It's okay because it's still in my detailing arsenal. I like using this on ceramic coatings that are made by CarPro. Last but not least, this is a bit harder to source or harder to find. It is the TAC System Shinee Wax. So this one here online is 18 Canadian dollars. So roughly 13 to 14 USD, depending on the exchange rate. So it is inexpensive, but it is very hard to find. The only place where I can find it here in Canada is at Carzilla, which I absolutely like, a distributor of many car detailing products. And so I don't know what's going on with TAC System. They seem to, like, I don't know, are they still present? Are they not present? Can anybody enlighten me on this topic? They don't seem to be as present on social media. And so, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the brand, but they do have great products. In my long-term durability tests, in real-world testing with 20 paint protectants that are on the same vehicle, their TAC System Moonlight, so a light ceramic coating that is very easy to apply in liquid form. That's doing super well 10 months into the test. So yeah, this one here works very well. They say it's a water-based wax, so there's paraffin wax in there, but version 2.0 also has SiO2 technology. So the new 2021 formulation, like this one, has SiO2 built in, so a bit of ceramic technology. It's going to be one of the longer lasting ones of the bunch here, and this also has UV protection built in, if that's something that's important important to you. But the gloss and slickness, this is very good. Again, this was featured in my secret products that add the most gloss to your vehicle if you want to check that video out. But yeah, so this works very, very well. It's going to add a lot of gloss and slickness. And of course, as a drying aid, it works fantastic, and it is quite inexpensive. And it also ranked in my 2021 Car Detailing Products Awards video as one of the top 3 quick detail sprays or drying aids. So I think it is still very valid today. Now, if I had to pick an overall winner, which one is the best one for me? So in my testing, I think I will have to give it to 2 products because they are essentially the same base. So it's going to be the Obsessed Garage Drying Aid, this one here, and the Xtreme Solutions Topper, because my understanding is that they're made by B&B Blending. So this is the Slipstream by B&B. It's just colors. In this one, dyes and scent. If you like that, it smells amazing. And if you want basically scent-free and dye-free, you have the Obsessed Garage Drying Aid. They're priced almost identically if I look at the pricing once again. So 25 USD for this one, but this is a 32 ounce with a better trigger sprayer, the Tolco sprayer. So it comes in at roughly 12.5 USD for 16 ounces, if you divide that, to be fair, as far as price per ounce. And the Xtreme Solutions Topper, the 16 ounces, comes in at 15 USD. So if I really had to pick between both, well, just because of the upgraded sprayer now and the performance is the same. So for price and the value and the sprayer that you're getting, yeah, I think the Obsessed Garage Drying Aid has to take this one. It also looks wicked with this. I know it's not important to a lot of people, but to me it is. I like people that take time to make great labels on their products. So these are my winners, guys. But again, I'll drop links to all of these products in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. But let me know once again, which one, if you've tried all of these, there's 10 products here behind, which was your favorite one if you've tested them. So McKee's 37N914, the Last Coat Amp, P&S Bead Maker, Fanatic 007 Gloss Enhancer, ceramic version, Adams Polishes Graphene Detail Spray, Obsessed Garage Drying Aid, Gyeon Ceramic Detailer, Xtreme Solutions Topper, CarPro Elixir, and TAC System Shinee Wax. And of course, perhaps even more important, let me know what is your go-to drying aid. Share that with my community, and we're going to see in the comment section, we're going to tally all of that up and see what's most popular out there. I know brands are always watching my viewers' comments to continue developing their products. If you have some improvements also that you'd want to recommend that these brands do to future versions of their quick detailers, let us know in those comment sections. So guys, like this video, share it with friends and family, support my channel. Also, make sure you click that subscribe button to make sure you're subscribed to my channel and never miss my future videos. And don't forget to keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.